And we're back. Here I am, Fly Navarro with Fly Zone Fishing. I'm here with Russell from Florida Detroit Diesel. I was taught a long, long time ago, everything is about proper lubrication. So I want to know, how do you check the oil lubrication on these engines, on diesel engines? What's the proper way to check oil?
So on this particular engine, it's recommended to run the engine first. Go ahead and get your fluids moving through the engine. And then if you go ahead and drop down here, we've got our oil fill, and then we've got our dipstick. So what you would do is, after the engine heats up, make sure you have it up to operating temperature, so forth and so on. You shut the engine down. You let it sit for 5 minutes. On this particular engine, it says let it sit for 5 minutes. That means all your oil galleries and so forth gets into the oil pan. It's where it's supposed to be.
So you're saying every day before we go fishing or before we use the boat, I should run the engine for 5 minutes?
I would say on your return trips home.
Okay.
So once you go to shut the boat down, I personally check before just to make sure there's oil in the engine. But if you want to check your proper temperature, your proper level, you go ahead and let it sit for 5 minutes after the engine's been operated.
So,
okay.
How would you do it?
So you go ahead and pull your dipstick out here, and you'll see here where you have 2 marks, right? Your high mark is here, your low mark is here. You'd want to make sure that it's on the, at least in between, and at the high mark is where you'd want it to be filled if you need to fill it, right?
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead and replace it. That's it.
That's all of it?
That's it.
Man, I've been doing it wrong all them years.
I can't explain that for you there, buddy.
Guys, thanks for joining us in the Fly Zone.